I don't feel I'm a genius. I would like to think I was a genius. I come from a family of very artsy-fartsy people, writers, painters, teachers, philosophers, musicians, poetesses, all kinds of people. The exciting thing of where I've come from is that I have no awe of the artistic process. The artistic process is no more noble than being a businessman, washing dishes, cooking a good souffle, doing woodwork. Well, at age 7, I started playing classical trumpet, and I found out the girls like guitar players better, so I shifted over. I went to the Air Force Academy. I was indeed going to learn to fly a la taxi. When I got out there, I found I was going to spend about 90% of my time learning how to bomb, which I thought was rather redundant because of my earlier entertainment experiences. After that, I went to Cornell University for a year and a half in architecture, busted out. Came back a year later and spent a year and a half in philosophy and busted out again. And what that ends up meaning, not only could not construct a library, I wouldn't know what to inscribe around it. You know? I was a documentary filmmaker. In many ways, I was responsible for my songwriting style. As I write essentially oral movies, and I did it full-time between 65 and 71. The thing that you learn in life, strangely enough, is that if you're not willing to take all those little risks of making a fool of yourself as you go along, you're taking the biggest risk of all, and that is at age 70 or 60 or whatever, that you have. The thing that you learn in life, strangely enough, is that if you're not willing to take all those little risks of making a fool of yourself as you go along, you're taking the biggest risk of all, and that is at age 70 or 60 or whatever, that you have the risk of not having a full life. Everybody has their own coefficient of wanting to matter. I tend, as I get older, to want to matter a lot. I want the fact that I existed to matter. I'm a greedy, hungry individual. I had a big mouth back in the 60s saying, why don't more successful people do more for the society that allows them to be successful? And then when Taxi was a hit for me in 1972, I had the awkward moment of having to face my own bullshit. That's a technical term used in the arts business. Commitment, in and of itself, irrespective of whether you win or not, is something that truly makes your life more worthwhile. Do something. Because in the long run, we're not sure about a prior life or an afterlife, but what we can do is maximize what we have in this brief flicker of time and be hungry for experience, hungry for meaning. I can see myself, it's golden sunrise, young boy, open up your eyes, it's supposed to be your day. Now off you go, horizon bound, and you won't stop until you found your own kind of way. And the wind would whip your tousled hair, the sun, the rain, the sweet despair, brave tales of love and strife. And somewhere on your path to glory, you will write your story of a life.